Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0096 indicates a performance issue related to the intake air temperature IAT sensor 2 in the 2017 to 2023 Honda Accord. The IAT sensor plays a crucial role in detecting the temperature of the incoming air, allowing the engine control module, ECM, to optimize fuel delivery and ignition timing for improved efficiency and performance. Located within the air intake manifold or near the air filter, the IAT Sensor 2 works alongside other sensors such as ECT, engine coolant temperature sensors, and the MAF, mass airflow sensor, to provide accurate data to the engine management system. A performance issue with this sensor may disrupt optimal engine functioning and may trigger a check engine light. Accurate diagnostics and repairs are vital for maintaining the vehicle's performance and efficiency, focusing on areas such as sensor integrity and electrical connections. Hence, a thorough understanding of this error and its implications is necessary for successful troubleshooting. The DTC P0096 signifies a problem specifically with the IAT Sensor 2 circuit. This sensor is designed to monitor the temperature of the air entering the engine, providing essential data that impacts how the fuel injection system operates. When the IAT sensor fails to read correctly due to range or performance issues, it can cause inefficient engine performance, poor fuel economy, or increased emissions. This sensor is typically located in the air intake system, often near other critical sensors, such as the MAF sensor and ECT sensors. It is imperative to ensure that it is functioning properly, as any discrepancies in the readings can lead to improper air-fuel mixture adjustments, significantly affecting engine operation. Therefore, identifying the root cause of the P0096 code is crucial for restoring optimal performance and addressing related issues. Several factors can contribute to the appearance of the DTC P0096. A faulty IAT Sensor 2 itself is a primary suspect, as it may fail to provide accurate temperature readings. Additionally, poor electrical connections or loose terminals can impede the sensor's ability to relay correct information to the engine control module, ECM, which could result in misinterpretations of the engine's operating conditions. Damaged wiring or corrosion can also disrupt the signals being sent from the sensor, leading to a range of performance problems. It's essential to systematically evaluate these components to pinpoint the precise cause of the trouble code. Each potential issue should be investigated, with special attention to the sensor's wiring integrity and connection security. The presence of DTC P0096 may manifest through several observable symptoms. One of the most immediate and noticeable signs is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard. This warning signals that there's an issue that needs attention, typically accompanied by an increase in engine hesitation or poor acceleration. Drivers may also notice a significant reduction in fuel efficiency as the vehicle's air-fuel mixture becomes unbalanced due to erroneous data being processed by the ECM. In more extreme cases, there may be engine stalling or difficulty in starting the vehicle when the sensor is malfunctioning. Recognizing these symptoms early can help in prompt diagnosis and repair, preventing further complications. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0096 involves a critical visual inspection of the various connectors associated with the IAT Sensor 2 and related components. Start by checking for poor connections or loose terminals specifically related to the IAT Sensor 2, as well as the ECT, Engine Coolant Temperature Sensor 1, ECT Sensor 2, and the MAF, Mass Airflow Sensor, IAT Sensor 1. These connections play a pivotal role in ensuring that accurate data is relayed to the engine's computer system. Any corrosion, dirt, or damage found during this inspection should be addressed promptly to ensure proper electrical contact. If all connections are found to be secure and functioning correctly, proceed to the next step. However, if any issues are noted, they need to be repaired before further diagnostics. In the second troubleshooting step, focus on the IAT Sensor 2's performance by conducting a cooling check. Begin by removing the IAT Sensor 2 and allowing it to reach ambient temperature. It's essential to note this ambient temperature accurately, as it will serve as a benchmark for comparison. Once the sensor has cooled, reconnect it to its 2P connector without reinstalling it in the vehicle. Then, turn the ignition to the on position to activate the vehicle's electrical systems. At this stage, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to monitor the IAT Sensor 2 value. Comparing this reading to the noted ambient temperature will clarify if the sensor is functioning correctly. If the sensor reading deviates by 5.4 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius, or more, it indicates a malfunctioning sensor. If the readings are consistent, you can move on to the subsequent troubleshooting step. The final troubleshooting step involves a performance check of IAT Sensor 2 under high temperature conditions. Start by turning the vehicle to the off position to ensure safety before disconnecting the IAT Sensor 2's 2P connector. Using a heat gun, apply hot air to the sensor for a few seconds, ensuring not to exceed this duration to prevent damage to the sensor. After heating, reconnect the sensor to its 2P connector without securing it in place. Subsequently, activate the ignition again to turn the vehicle to on mode. Monitor the reading from the IAT Sensor 2 via the HDS. If the temperature reading increases by 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 42 degrees Celsius, or more, this indicates an intermittent failure where the system is operational but may have underlying issues such as poor connections or weak wiring. In contrast, if the reading does not meet this threshold, replacement of the IAT Sensor 2 is necessary. Each step must be performed with care, minimizing risks to the sensor and ensuring reliable data is gathered. Upon completing the relevant repairs for DTC P0096, the final step involves verification to confirm that the issues have been resolved. Start by ensuring that the replaced or repaired IAT Sensor 2 is functioning correctly by checking its readings with the HDS one more time. It's imperative to clear any trouble codes stored in the vehicle's memory to create a clean slate for the engine management system. Following the code clearance, conducting a test drive is crucial to observe if the check engine light reactivates and to evaluate the vehicle's overall performance under various conditions. Monitoring accelerations and fuel efficiency during the drive can provide insight into the effectiveness of the repairs performed. If no DTCs return and the vehicle runs smoothly, the troubleshooting has been successful. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P0096 and ensure the longevity of the engine management system, regular maintenance is essential. Start by routinely inspecting the electrical connections for the IAT sensor and related components. Look for signs of wear, corrosion, or loose terminals that could lead to intermittent faults. Additionally, maintaining clean electrical contacts can significantly enhance the reliability of sensor readings, contributing to better performance and fuel efficiency. Following the manufacturer's recommended service schedule is crucial, as this often includes checks and replacements of various system components, ensuring everything functions as intended. By being proactive with vehicle maintenance, potential issues can be addressed before they escalate into costly repairs. In conclusion, DTC P0096 highlights an important performance issue with the IAT Sensor 2 in the Honda Accord. Understanding the role of this sensor and the consequences of its malfunction is essential for maintaining vehicle performance. Adhering to the structured troubleshooting steps ensures the thorough diagnosis, identifying whether the sensor needs replacement or if connections require attention. Regular inspections and preventive measures can significantly reduce the risk of encountering this error again. Ultimately, addressing this trouble code effectively can lead to improved engine performance, optimized fuel efficiency, and a better driving experience overall. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that the issues are resolved, keeping your Honda Accord running smoothly. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!